bodice. Forgive me for the background noises. My kids are around me. They are here with me. So the first thing first, we're going to have our shoulder line, and I'm going to be using 1 inch for the shoulder line. Let me use my marker to make that obvious. So this is our 1 inch for the shoulder line. After that, I'm going to get my shoulder measurements. My shoulder measurement is, I'm working with a shoulder line of 7.5. This is my 7.5. But because this client said that she doesn't want a shoulder, since this is actually a sleeveless bodice, she doesn't want a shoulder showing a lot. That would then mean that, normally we're supposed to subtract 1 inch from our shoulder measurement, but she does not want her own shoulder showing. She's quite elderly, so to that I'll be adding 1 inch, which will then make it 8.5. You don't get your answer. It will then be 8.5. Remember that the original shoulder is 7.5. Usually you're supposed to subtract 1 inch away from your shoulder measurement, but I will be adding 1 inch to that, which will then make it 8.5. 8.5. We'll move on from there, and then we're going to get our neck width. The neck width here would be, I'm working with a neck round. A neck round is 17 inches. I will be dividing 17 inches divided by 4. Divided by 4, 17 inches divided by 4 would give me 4¼ So I would then mark my 4¼ here. Then to get the, the 4¼ is for the depth of the neckline. The depth of the neckline is 4¼ To get the width, I'm going to divide that 4¼ by 2 again, and then I would get 2 1/8. It's close to 2 1/8. I'm not going to approximate to 2 1/8. All right. Then I would connect that with my curve rule. 4¼ to 2 1/8. I would connect that like so. I'll come in by the 4¼ by 0.5 inch. Then I would connect it. I hope you can see it and it's not out of my camera focus. I hope. Let me bring it down so you see. And then I'm going to connect it like so. This is where my 2 1/8 stops. Connect it to the 4¼ Then I would use my marker to make that obvious. That is my, I don't know, my marker is bleeding, but I hope you can see it. That will be my neck width. The neck width is the shoulder line, the neck round, that's the neck circumference, which mine is 17, divided by 4. I divide that by 4. Then the answer that I got for the width of the neck circumference, I divided by 2. I divided that by 4 by another 2. I got 4¼ here. When I divided it, it was 2 1. So I just 1/8. I just actually approximated to 2 1/8, and that's what we have here. This will be for the front neckline. Then for the back neckline, I would go on and come down by 1 inch for the back neckline. I would come down by 1 inch. Then I would connect it to this same neck width. Let me quickly connect that to this same neck width. That will be my back neckline. Then I move on. At the shoulder slope, I want to make my slope. Now remember that I added 8.5, so these are 8.5 here. Our bust is 37. 37 divided by 4 would give me 9.25. 5. Okay. I am so sorry, yo. My network has it's recording again. I hope you can see. I just hope you can see right now. Yeah. I don't know. Jose, are you there? Is daddy's phone outside there? So I'm going to come down here on my shoulder line by 1 inch and then connect it to these neck points. I'm going to connect it here like so. This is my 1 inch. I'll connect it. I won't connect it directly to the neck point, to the neck width. I'm going to leave a little 0.5 inch allowance. All right. After that, 37 is the bust. 37 divided by 6. I want to get our chest line. So 37, that's divided by 6. Let me get my tape measure. I'm not on my calculator here. I don't know where my kids kept it. So please pardon me and pardon the background noises that you will get. That's divided by 2 is 18.5. 18.5 divided by another 2. That's 9.25. So that means that 36 divided by 2 is by 6. OJ, get me that this phone, please. This network has come bad again. Let me end this live and start again.